세러 대 쇼다운, D+ 기아 대 KT 롤스터.
The Jhin definitely a consideration here.
Very also fine if you want some more late game insurance.
Yeah.
Works pretty well. And the thing is with, there's only really Jhin up, and I think Zeri's okay in a Jhin. Oh, Ziggs
that's
Leona.
even better.
Now talk. Okay.
Oh, okay. We've got a bit of an Orcs game. Bit of an Orcs game coming along as Pei's going to lock in the Ziggs, and the Leona is there for Lehens. Vital hovering a champion.
Not play Vayne. Do not play Vayne. Smolder?
Smolders? That
yeah.
could be the way.
Yeah, I believe it. We've seen it before from Jiru. I believe it. I think you locked that in.
I want to write it in. I want to write it in
makes
so bad.
the most sense, but it's less funny.
Yeah,
and
it's
less Jiru. It's less.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
less Nongshim. Zeri's going to come through, and it's not surprising. It's not bad, but it's not fun.
Yeah.
Lilia, very powerful at the moment. Some opportunities here for Nongshim. See how they go as we hop into the Rift for game one.
Yeah. You know what? This might be that mistake.
I'm not sure about this one.
Well, the thing is, I don't think they're fast enough to get it yet. But it's so dangerously close. If they ever get pushed out of bot lane, that is a Demolish proc, a Ziggs auto, and a Satchel away from death.
They're throwing these bouncing bombs around, and now Canyon looking for an angle. Spear is going to connect. Pounce has been extended, and Canyon, I think he might have been watching our series a couple of days ago, and elects not to go for the dive. And now Lehens could just straight up be in trouble. Jiwoo is burning down. Lehens is surviving. Jiwoo picks up the first blood, but it is immediately answered, and Pei's is the one that's still alive.
Yeah.
Sylvie.
Oh, and now they have a Grubs. They're going to get Grubs as well.
Yeah. You can see where the Renekton is as well. This is going to be a tough one for them to fight, but Fisher does get inside track.
Oh no, Renekton's coming. Leave, 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 leave.
Yeah, please leave. This is it's not something you want to stick around for. The flash forward, and the Ravenous Hunter is going to be able to help lock down the Corki. The difference between the two teams could have been worse, as Sylvie's going to make it even better as the ultimate does come on through. Koldomik is decent, but not decent enough, and that's Mihail picking up a kill. Great position there from Sylvie.
I'm seeing that as a...
Even if they lose, but they get the 15 plates, we call it a win.
Yeah, 100%. It's about sending a message. It's about getting the dopamine fix from
100%.
satcheling the towers.
Ooh, Spear almost actually connects onto that one, but does hit Mihail, which does a fair bit of damage. This is the Grubs, though, that Gen.G really wanted to create a monopoly for. Not going to be able to do so because two of them have already gone over to Nongshim. They should be able to even things out here as well, as the third one will be falling. Nicely done. Will now just try and take what he can. Lehens walking from behind the turret. Solar Flare not quite going to connect, but does find the Zenith Blade. And bye-bye, Fisher. That is Lehens tanking it up very, very nicely. Demolish proc comes on through, and that's another plate going down. This time, it's not the Ziggs.
Oh, and Ziggs is there now.
Oh, are they setting it up? Setting up the push as Mihail's trying to come back. Canyon's here, though. And Vital might be as well, but I just don't know whether it's going to be enough to try and defend here.
I think they can get this tower, but it's only a minute and a half till the plates are gone, so...
Yeah, mid lane might be a bridge too far. We'll just have to see. This plate likely to fall down. This control ward is going to be taken out. There looks like Gen.G do not want to give away... Oh, that's just an immediate flash, and Sylvie's dead! Oh, blink and you miss it! Wasn't even able to put them to sleep! And Kingen, he spoke to Kingen as well.
They're going to lean mid. Yu's here, but... gonna ult.
Okay, that's a big crocodile. And big crocodile scary enough.
He missed the satchel.
Oh, dear.
Oh, my... Oh.
The result is outcome-based analysis, all that sort of stuff.
Assessment.
Yes, outcome-focused assessment. That's the one, as Fisher is just going to kill a crocodile. Nice teleport was available. As Rift Herald going to be piloted by Lehens, always a dangerous moment. But it will be taking down this turret. Successful charge, and another one. Lehens, okay, here's your big test. Let's see whether he can do two in a row as the pounds forward. Sylvie going to try and put Canyon to sleep. Will be successful as now Vital gets a Magnet Storm off. Tries to flash to get in range of Canyon as well. But I think he may have overextended. Never mind, the spear is going to miss. More fighting happening here, but Mihail, not a lot of damage on him. And isn't going to be able to lock anyone up. And Lehens is still looking for that pesky Rel, who just barely makes it out. Nice time.
Has TP, but isn't here right now. So if Nongshim start the fight quickly...
Oh god, Fisher is taking a lot of damage here, as Spear is barely going to miss. Teleport still being held by Chovy right now as Mihail looks for a Q, doesn't find it. And they blast cone their way over. 3 members of Nongshim now set up. The Sylvie is going to start this dragon off. Canyon in position. Mihail looking for a flank angle, but will get engaged on. The dragon is being burst down, though, and they do need to take that in mind as Canyon setting up for a 50-50. Who is going to get it? And it will be Sylvie that locks it down. And now Nongshim trying to get themselves out of there. They're not going to be successful. That one wasn't zoning. That one was damage as Keen is able to lock down Fisher to start this one off. Sylvie is now just running the other direction. Vital is in an alcove, and Jiwoo is also just seeing whether he can take an inner turret with the time that he has on his hands. That's a fadeaway jump shot there from Pays to help him get an assist. And Canyon will find Jiwoo. And Jiwoo's going to ult and see whether he can just kill Canyon straight up. And that is probably going to happen. The flash in. Okay, that's one way to do it. And he just trades 1 for 1. Yeah. And I love it. He probably would have died if he had stuck around anyway. Yeah, he's just looking tasty here. Trying to act as a bit of a bait. As it looks like Soul Point might be a little bit more possible for Gen G this time around. Bowling Ball avoided it. And Lehens is able to just continue moving forward, create all that space as Zenith Blade will connect. He's actually looking for a little bit of an engage. Does know that Mega Inferno Bomb has a lot of range, so there's always follow-up. As the Drake.
Everyone has all of their summoners up, so you need to burn some. You need to try and take flashes of the likes of Pays if you're going to win a team fight. If you just wait for 4 minutes for the next dragon to spawn, you're not going to win the fight.
Well, Canyon is just going to steal away a rebuff. That means that the entire team of Nongshim does not have access to that, because I just feel like getting to him is...
look for like an aggressive sort of pick attempt.
Yeah.
Pays flashes away, you don't kill him, but you get the flash, you know?
Well, Lehens is just going to look to try and lock down Vital. Hextech Minefield is actually a lot of damage here as Jiwoo's skating in. There's the fadeaway as Teleport will come on through. Mihail looking for Lehens. But Vital isn't engaging anytime soon, and now Canyon's turning up. Chovy teleporting in. We'll find a lot of explosive charge damage onto Mihail as now Keen. He's already precast the ulti, and we'll be able to just take out a ward afterwards. Mega Inferno Bomb just to clear out the wave here. Doesn't fully do it, but now Chovy's jumping in. Nongshim getting lower and lower. The bowling ball will be avoided. Spear connects onto Mihail. He might be a good enough target here for Canyon, who's still looking for some spears. The jump over, though. The Magnus Storm does absolutely nothing. Vital falls down immediately. And look at these health bars. They were already prepared by Gen G. And it is just the last few shots to finish off Nongshim. 3 of them do make it out, but I don't think they're moving out onto the map anytime soon. As, they're not even out of the woods just yet. No interruption there on the skate over, but Jiwoo.
Like, not even going to let them approach. He's standing there zoning off. He'll have to satchel away here.
Yep,
but he's still fine.
Does manage to do so, so the Baron is going to be secured here by Gen G. Their health bars are relatively low, but Fisher is very, his health bar is extremely low to the point of he's dead. And now Vital is down to 50%. Oh, that was a beautiful shot there with the Mega Inferno Bomb. He got his eye in from that first one, as that was a bit cute.
No,
and Chovy is just waiting. He'll find the rocket jump.
And we do see Nongshim contesting the blue buff.
Yeah, and I don't think that Gen G will allow that. As Lehens goes in, this is optimistic, although he is practically immortal. Jiwoo nowhere near the fight, so they're missing a fair bit of DPS. As now Pace is going to make his way over. The Magnus Storm is decent. Keen going down low, but so is Mihail. Sylvie can't find an avenue into this fight whatsoever. Mihail nowhere to run. The circle's too big. And the front line is now lying on the floor. Fisher now in trouble as Sylvie just trying to watch out, keep away from the fight. And Gen G, I think they're kind of finished with this game.
Yep, and they have the tower taking power just to end it right here and now. I don't think there's anything really...
Tower power. That's what they were talking about. It's like from Dune, you know, the desert power. This is tower power that Gen G are exerting. As not Jiwoo, he's going to try and find Keen. Might be able to get there, but Primal Surge is going to be able to keep him healthy. Lehens just lines it up, takes a little while, and does actually fall down. Pounce comes through, takedowns there, and Mega Inferno Bomb is going to connect once again. Chovy, I don't know how he didn't die there. It just goes down extremely low. There's just not enough damage between the Rel and the Lilia, and the Nexus will be the next to fall down. Canyon goes gold, and the Nexus explodes before he's taken down by the Fountain.
spicier than this if they're going to take down Gen G.
Yeah, it could be the way. I think also maybe Canyon's Nidalee needs a little bit of a look at. He's played it, I believe, like 11 times so far. Did lose on it one time into KT. I'm pretty sure one of the matches was on the Nidalee. But it is still something that they can leverage so incredibly effectively. Chobi.
Oh, man. This, you know, I said I wanted some more spice. This would be pretty... And who would play it? Who would play which, right?
Oh, that's true.
On the Smolder or Fisher on the Smolder?
You can hold the flex for as long as they want. And there's a bit of a grin on Fisher's face there as, no, he's not going to do it.
This kind of works in the sense that, like, when Maokai ults, you can just artillery...
Oh, no,
that
Fisher!
We nearly had Jid.
Yeah, we almost had Jid.
Oh, man. Well, Corki, no big surprise there. Just as you thought things were getting spicy, they aren't. But it is the Ziggs. You know, you got someone to hold them still. You have that long-range artillery. Particularly into a immobile AD carry.
Oh,
it's very effective. And Lahens is going to bring out the Blitzcrank here.
It's the crank. Yeah, 4 jungle bands now to come through.
You know what? It's interesting because...
That's Skarner.
It's Jace jungle. No, it's... yeah, Skarner jungle. It's been really popular at the moment. People been running it with Heartsteel and Sterax, Megapod and Solo Q. Not sure if we'll see it with that build in Pro. Obviously, very different environment.
A little bit wacky, and we love to see it. Let's jump into the rift for game number 2. Vital not quite able to get there. And Canyon going to be starting on a ward himself, as Lahens already doing some Lahens things, not actually opting in for the hook here, as Mihail does move his way over. And the lane swap will ensue.
It's just like playing bot lane. There's a Tristana Blitzcrank in your lane.
Yeah, there you go.
That's standard. Keen.
Momentarily as Hook going to go wide there from Lahens. He's testing the waters a little bit. And
oh, no.
A good time to put it on cooldown because Canyon's running through the wall. Not going to be able to pick up Vital here, who does crash down, but they do get the flash out of the Ziggs.
That's why you got to be so careful. Backfiring pretty heavily. Now, there is an angle here for Sylvie to get in. Not sure if Canyon channeled the recall, but if he's gone, this could be very dangerous.
You can see Gen G actually kind of getting an inkling because they have a ward. So Sylvie on vision right now as Pei's going to just turn around. Looks like Lahens going to be in trouble. Twisted Advance does come on through. Sylvie's going to take another turret shot and down he goes. Pei's able to pick up that kill. A great answer here from Gen G, but Pei's not out of the woods just yet. Vital cannot tank up the turret anymore though.
It looks like the bans from Nongshim not enough to stop his POG attempts.
Indeed. And all right, Sylvie, let's see what he can do here as the battle for the grubs will ensue. Takes the first one. Canyon will find a rock here in the river. And Mihail does get the rotation over. Lahens turning up here at the same time as Vital's going to get hooked back. And now Chovy able to get those free autos down. Mihail does transform at exactly the right time though, and it looks like grubs will just be picked up by Nongshim. Although that last one is going to reset. Nongshim not wanting to stick around here, as the Hex Flash going to be used here for Lahens just to try and frighten everyone. And now Keen has moved over. Canyon not level 6 just yet, but they still get the knock up onto Sylvie. Vital still at half health. Sylvie, the same story. The hook going to connect, but he's pretty tanky. Good crash down, gets the triple CC, and now Chovy getting amongst it. The explosive charge, the resets are coming in, and it's a mini-nah. So the Buster Shot's just gonna take him down. Sylvie will be taken down as the triple kill comes through. Did manage to get the Corki in there. Okay, we're gonna now look at the 1-2 punch here of the arrow into Hook, as Pei's almost dies, but he's not going to. That is just a dead Ziggs. And the wombo combo here on
2 kills on Pei's, 3 kills on Chovy. It's looking pretty good for Gen G in this one. I feel like last game wasn't as much of an early blowout, but this might end up being one.
Yeah, Pei's is pretty low as now Lahens is burning. Sylvie will turn up, and Lahens just going to get bouncing bombed. The array of cats.
If you're into like actual assassins, but you're not in this situation, so.
Yeah. Wait, is Keen just going to come down and try to get this turret? Teleport was quite interesting.
Yeah, and there's actually people here to respond. They can go. They should make this happen.
Yeah, they're going to throw down the Nature's Grasp, but now Vital looking for that angle. Cleanse comes out from Pei's. Keen's the one that's in trouble, though. The Hammer Boot does come back, and I think that the teleport was ill-advised.
Backfiring, but I guess Gen G can try and do the same to G.
Arrow is sailing towards the top lane. There's the knock-up, and the setup is gorgeous. here for Lehens. Gives his teammate the old thumbs up as there's the flash twisted advance. Pays could be he is in a lot of trouble. He's very, very dead. Mihail just going to gnar him into the wall. He's looking to throw some things at him, and we'll find that last boomerang. That's going to be enough. So this turret is now in a lot of trouble.
Depends whose perspective you're from, because
나 공 여기다 써 여기다 써.
I think Lehen's pretty happy he got the kill. He deserved it.
Yep. And he was looking at... Okay, never mind.
내가
Yeah, his
빛을 못 봤네.
spots out
조금만.
that
이거
Sylvie's there.
바텀에 탈각 나오다 이거. 아 들어간다.
Yeah. Knows that he's dead. That's okay.
아 공수다 위치를 못 봤네.
And calling out the flashes.
Another
Another
hook not to watch the arrow go top, you know, you want to see it.
Oh yeah, 100%. We're not judging him for that one. Twisted advance on cooldown, and now the Impale comes in. Sylvie is just being thrown around like a ragdoll, and Pays will be the one that ends up finishing off the kill.
And Canyon got a hard steal stack.
There you go.
We're
Grasp
tracking it.
as well, probably.
Yeah, doing pretty good. The goal lead's
Nailing.
not insane, but 2 dragons definitely gonna feel nice in this one. Now, Chovy could be in trouble.
Yeah, Fisher going to rotate over. Explosive charge comes in, and there is the Nature's Grasp. Vital, able to line up the stun very nicely. They're not risking anything. The arrow going to be flashed beautifully by Fisher, but Chovy's still able to stay alive for long enough. And now Lehens is moving in. Canyon trying to rocket his way forward. The turret does go down, but so will Vital. And I believe that Sylvie is also going to fall because Keen is there for the DPS. And they're just going to leave him alive for a little bit longer. To the skies, says Keen, and is going to be able to zap him down. A triple kill for the Jace.
The goal lead hasn't opened up that much, but if you think of where the gold has gone, Keen, the main benefactor, definitely who you want to have it.
Well, look at that setup for the Mega Inferno Bomb. Vital's taking no damage at all.
Whoa.
As Lehens really wanted another friend.
Didn't need a decision of all time. Oh, Chovy.
Yeah, Chovy might be in trouble now as well, as he's able to buffer the rocket jump, but is just going to get smashed back. And Fisher has a lot of DPS. Still manages to get a bit of a reset here as Vital moves in. And look at that health bar, man!
Please don't take the kill, Vital. I think
Yeah.
you have to shut
Yeah.
Very playable for Nongshim.
Well, now
Oh.
Canyon and Lehens are moving in.
Quad.
This Rift Herald is... okay, this might be 50-50.
Oh,
Oh, he just
man.
steals it. He just steals it and gets a hard steal stack immediately afterwards. And just waddles up.
The thing is, Sylvie,
Leandries.
and basically, if he gets to Leandries, it's oh no.
Yep, arrow going to connect, and there's the hook, and that's a dead rel.
Just as I was going to say, it's go time.
Yeah, well, it was go time, just wrong team.
Yeah. Oh, wait, they're TPing Chovy top.
Uh-huh. Well, there's a TP for Jiwoo as well. Wait a second. Is Jiwoo just dead? Mega Inferno Bomb. The flash out, another hook. And there goes Fisher. This is such a weird game. It felt like it was a mistake from Gen G, but it's not. And now do they just get Baron? Huh?
What's going on?
I don't know, man.
What is that passage of play?
Teleports, baby. Or something like that. I don't know, maybe the space can break it down. Nature's Grasp is coming in here as Vital finds a great Magnus Storm in that backline. Chovy's going to be ripped to shreds, but Keen's still there for the damage. A massive gnar into the wall, a great hook onto Vital, and Pays kind of ignored in this fight. Baron doing gigantic DPS in this, and it's a jungle battle. Yeah, Sylvie's the last man standing. Shock Blast not exactly doing gigantic damage at this point in time. But how are you supposed to face check Gen G ever? Or just how do you react to Lehens doing this? Yeah. Just tells the Maokai to be quiet.
Well, now your jungler's dead and there's a Baron, but the enemy team has a lot of poke, and Keen just lost like 2/3 of his health bar.
Does have teleport, so in theory could go back and recharge that health bar if he likes. But Canyon and Chovy already getting to work.
Mihail's Mega's just
They used both of their scryers at the same time as well. That is very, very sad. They're going to use another one here as Mega Inferno Bomb is going to split up Gen G. This could be a repeat, but now a teleport is coming in from Keen. Arrow is not going to quite find the target now as the satchel is good. Keen 100-0, and Vital super duper tanky. Actually buys a lot of time for his team. Great hook though onto Mihail, who is still mini-gnar. Able once again to take down Lehens as he falls, but Pays and Chovy still up and available. Mid and bot lane, just 2 versus 2, trying to take one another out. Chovy just barely surviving. Hextech Minefield doesn't do enough. And I guess you just walk out and say, not even close.
Kitty cat? Yeah.
Oh no, they think that
You has
oh
went to
God. Oh no! Oh, Paze is going to give it away as the arrow does fly on over, but the Baron's gone. The hook is going to connect. Sylvie dies as well. Oh, the little kitty cat let him down. Oh, it's a bit of a shame as the Magnet Storm does come through. That is a great wombo combo, but the flashes do come out. Canyon gets the shield back, and now Paze out of trouble for the moment, continuing to rain down these arrows. As Lehens, he really wants to find another hook. You can feel it from this Baron, and once again, it is a Tristana situation, and the explosive charge, yeah, it's just going to evaporate this one, as the arrow was optimistic at best, but honestly didn't really matter too much because they're still going to be able to break this base. Top lane, you've got Fisher trying to take down an inner turret, does succeed at doing that, but it's still not really as good as taking down this inhibitor turret as well as the inner on that bottom side, and that is going to spell a 3.3k Red Bull Baron power play into Soul Point here for Genji. Soul Point on top of it, so the map control does go up. Only 15 seconds left on this Red Bull Baron power play, and that hasn't really expanded since they took that bottom inhibitor, but it's a bottom inhibitor, right? And so the next Baron is likely to belong to Genji as well, as the arrow is going to connect onto the Rel here as Jiwoo's in trouble. Chovy has just kind of found the zigs, and Vital goes in and will go out via the Death Chamber. It is going to be Paze that locks down that kill, and now Chovy just getting to work on this turret, doing what he does best on this Tristana. As Lehens looking for an angle. Who's the POG for this game, by the way, if Genji wins?
You know, I think it might just be Lehens.
Yeah, I'm thinking it, but like, what about that weird flash hook situation and stuff like that? Was there enough wacky moments for it not to be? I think it still has to be, right?
Wacky moments are part of the charm.
Yeah, and it's part of the Blitzcrank way. How are you supposed to play this champion if you're not doing that? As he's going to find an
Okay,
just barely.
not my POG.
Needed an extra link in the chain there.
It might just glitch be.
Well, arrow is once again hit the turret. That logic applies.
Yeah, they are sieging against the Zig, so not making too much progress here. I don't think he needed a Maokai ult there.
Well, Nature's Grasp still going to be employed as the Impale doesn't do a whole lot, but look at that AoE damage. It is kind of gigantic. Vital going to sacrifice himself. Both supports do fall down though, but Paze just being gatekeeper. Sylvie going to go down. Mihail does manage to get the scar, but what's happening here? The flash to the skies from Keen as he was about to win the game. Now he just wants to grab a couple of kills because there are no Nexus turrets left. Now Chovy's going to turn up after teleporting in, and the game is just kind of going to end in this moment right now. There it is, and Genji will find the 2-0. Yeah, it was. As now we're going to have a look at that damage. Chovy does manage to top it, 15k ahead of his opposition.
You know
but
why?
Keen still did a lot.
Chovy was focused, doing a lot of damage because that 0.001 we saw at the start.
I actually feel like perhaps he has found an edge. Oh, wait, did he earn too much gold though?
Thank you very much, guys. This is Jason for the POG interview translation. And in today's second match, Genji secured a very clean 2-0 up against Nongshim Rat Force. Let's hear from Canyon, Pace, the POGs on the side of Genji. Pace, by winning today's POG, you have secured a player of the split award. How do you feel? I have never won one so far, so luckily I got a POG today and I'm happy to be able to get the player of the split. And Canyon, you also got one POG today, scoring to 900 points. You might feel a little bit disappointed that you cannot be the player of the split though. A little bummed, but still I'm very happy that we won the match today. Pace, your performance today was like a textbook. You showed a perfect gameplay against Nongshim. Were there any areas that the team focused on after the KT series? We mostly focus on our performance heading towards playoffs, and also after the defeat, we also kind of refined on the bottom lane play as well. Canyon in the first game, Genji first picked Nidalee on the blue side, and then quickly logged in Renekton and Tristana to complete your top side. What was the strategy behind this draft? We were just pretty confident in just finishing the topside comp early on in the first phase and then finishing the bottom lane in the second phase. And Pace in that game as well. The enemy banned Ezreal, Ashe, Senna, and then you went for Ziggs Leona comp. How confident are you in your champion pool? I mean, if you practice, you can always go for a new champion on stage. And I think Ziggs is actually a meta champion and also viable. Also, Canyon. Nidalee is one of your most played champions, and you are the owner of the Nidalee World Champion skin. So, are you satisfied with your performance today? I think I was able to land a lot of spears, but the team fight was not on point, so I'm not that satisfied. Also, in game 2, you picked Skarner for jungle. A lot of people expected it to appear in the next patch. What was the reasoning behind this pick? So we tried it in scrims and practices, and we thought it was very viable. And then we wanted to give it a shot today. And I think it's a decent tank jungle pick. Then how was the grasp of the Undying Skarner? Was it powerful? As long as you lend your ults, it's pretty good. But my ults are not ulting well, so you have to, be able to lend your ults in order to make it powerful enough. And heading into the playoffs, I think it's still very good because it even receives a buff. And Pace in the bottom lane, you quickly picked Ashe and then Lian's followed up with Blitzcrank. What strategy did you prepare for the bottom lane? So Ashe was up and available, and it's a really strong pick, so we went for it. And the Lian, he was pretty vocal and confident about the Blitz pick, so we let him pick Blitz. And there was a 2v2 double AD carry fight alongside Chovy today in that game. And your kill catching ability is remarkable. What do you think about your performance? Similar to Sejuani Blitz we used in MSI, Ashe Blitz is pretty similar because on the Nongshim side, no one could actually take the arrow, so it was pretty easy for me to get the kills today. And there was a fantastic kiting moment from you near the end, so let's take a look at this replay. Could you break down your play for us? I mean, to be honest, I didn't think that I was doing good because I had to follow up on the top side in that team fight, and then I was focusing on the right-hand side rather. Because we could have just taken down the damage carries earlier, but I was just focusing on the opposite side, so it's a bummer though, actually. Well, moving on, Genji's global emote, the Genrang Dab, is set to be released on the August 28th. Do you like it? I think it's just so cute. I think it's gonna be really cute and also fun to use in-game. It's so cute, to be honest. I mean, Genrang, he's already really cute, but he's now wearing a sunglass. He's wearing the sunglasses, so it's even cuter, so I love it. Finally, this Sunday, you will face Hana Life Esports in the final match of the regular season. It's a showdown between the first and second place teams, and if you guys get a 2-0 win, you will break the record for the best game score in the regular season as well. What are your resolution going into this hype match? That's gonna be the last match before the playoffs, so I think we really have to be fully ready to showcase the best performance possible. Yeah, that is the match right before the playoffs, and we're going up against a strong team, the second place team, so I hope we can continue the momentum throughout the last match and also the playoffs and display the best performance. And this will be the end of the POG interview, and back to the space. Thank you.